All right, so I'm going to actually explain MCPs clearly and then dive into a bunch of examples as I'm lead data dog here at MoonDev and I can code anything. Actually, I can tell AI to code me anything. So we'll go ahead and build a bunch of MCPs. We'll go through and we'll see all of the MCPs that are out now. We'll have a ton of examples. Big shout out to Akshay Pachar. I'll make sure his link is in the description, but I want to go through this. Social Watch sent me this yesterday, so big dub to the chat before the day even starts. Amazing. Thank you so much. Model context protocol clearly explained. We'll go through this, maybe some other examples. We'll try to get our heads around it. You know, of course, MCP's been here for a few months now. A lot of people have been hyping it in the chat on Twitter, and it's starting to make sense. Okay, if it's anything like HTTPS or HTTP, you know, or I don't even know. It's a protocol that can change the game because now we have AIs talking to other AIs, but I'm not gonna go ahead and try to explain it. I'm not gonna go ahead and try to explain it. I'm gonna let Akshay do this, and then we'll go ahead and use all of the MCPs we can possibly use. Number one. And number two, I want to get it installed. I want to get my cursor sub agents using these MCPs because, okay, I've heard MCP. But once I started using these sub agents, I was like, okay. It's deeper than just this LLM stuff going back and forth, bro. Or it knowing your code and yada yada. I have this token holder analyzer. I have a bunch of different, I have early buyer finders. I've got a tab opener sub agent. Okay, so stuff is getting crazy. Let me get caught up to speed with MCPs and we'll try to do this through Akshay. Okay, MCP is like a USB-C port for your AI applications. Just as USB-C offers a standardized way to connect devices to various accessories, MCP standardizes how your AI apps connect to different data sources and tools. Let's dive in. All right, so we've got this nice little graphic here. That's sweet. You can see your AI application or whatever you're building here. I build bots, so one of the first MCPs that comes to mind is like a data, being able to pull my liquidation data or open, high, low, close volume data or other data sources that I might have and be able to control that with the MCP, and then the AI can talk to the MCP while I'm building. Kind of thinking that through, but you got your app, you got a database that the MCP can talk to. You've got GitHub that MCP can talk to, Gmail. If you're still here, tap the like button and subscribe because I believe code is the great equalizer, and I know Wall Street will never show any of this. So I'm going to show you everything. All I do ask is you hit the like and subscribe. You got APIs, you got Slack. I know everybody's been glazing the Slack integration lately, and I haven't used it because I use Discord. Local file system, Gmail. Okay, so that's a nice little graphic. Thank you very much. At its core, MCP follows a client-server architecture where a host application connects to multiple servers. Key components include the host, the client, and the server. Here's an overview before we dive deep. Model context protocol clearly explained. So looks like you have an MCP host here with your IDE, your AI tools. So you got like Claude Desktop. Okay, I use IDE, Cursor. You may use chat, whatever. Okay, you got the MCP clients here. You got the MCP servers here. To the local file system, databases, or internet. So it's really a way to connect the AI to anything else in a standardized format. Okay. Key components here. You got your MCP client, notifications, sampling, transport layers, MCP server, tools, resources, prompts. Okay, the host and the client. Hosts an AI app, Claude Desktop Cursor, that provides an environment for AI interactions, accesses tools and data, and runs the MCP client. So in our case, using Cursor, but recently switched to Claude Code, so that's going to be interesting as well. Either way, it's a standardized way to talk to data sources or whatever, for AIs to talk to whatever. And that's the exciting part to me. Is like, what is that? Whatever. Nobody's built it yet. And that happens very, very rarely. Okay. We had the internet. I was too young. We had the App Store. Rode that wave. AI. This is a big shift, bro. There's a big regime shift. So when there's like an unknown ahead of us, that's when I get excited. And MCPs have been cooking here for a minute. And I just wanted to make sure that we're going to keep moving forward with MCPs. As you know, these waves, these ripples come through and not all of them turn into a wave. Claude Code sub agents convinced me to dive deeper into MCPs. So you got the MCP host, okay, MCP client, transport layer to the MCP servers to the local file system. Okay, the server. A server exposes specific capabilities and provides access to data. So I got a bunch of liquidation data. You see it on the screen actually right here. These are all the liquidations coming through. This could be a handy MCP to use. Now, my question immediately was, okay, what's the difference between an MCP and an API call? And that's like, for that use case of pulling data, that's still not super answered to me, but that's just because I haven't got my hands dirty, probably. I don't know. When everybody smarter than you is saying MCPs are it, you gotta look into it, dude. A server exposes specific capabilities and provides access to data. 3 key capabilities: tools, enable LLMs to perform actions through your server; resources, expose data and content from your servers to LLMs; prompts, create reusable prompts, templates, and workflows. Okay, so you have your MCP server, tools, resources, prompts, data sources. So the data sources go to the MCP and then to the client, which is the IDE or whatever you're using. I'm just going to assume you're a coder, dude. A data dog as well. What's up, Wishy? How you doing, bro? What's up, Wishy and Krish? Krishy and Wishy in here. The double I gang. That's dope. We got 2 double I guys. Much love to both of you. The client-server communication. Understanding client-server communication is essential for building your own MCP client server. Let's begin with this illustration and then break it down step by step, day by day. Step by step, day by day. Okay, so MCP client, MCP server. What's up, Texa, bro? How you been, dude? 1 and 2 capability exchange. The client sends an initial request to learn server capabilities. Server responds with its capability details, e.g. a weather API server provides available tools to call API endpoints, prompts, and API documentation as resource. Number 3, notification. Client then acknowledges the successful connection and further message exchange continues. Before we wrap, one more key detail. Unlike traditional APIs, the MCP client-server communication is two-way. Sampling, if needed, allows servers to leverage clients' AI capabilities, LLM completions, and generations without requiring API keys. Okay, so this is good. Unlike traditional APIs, the MCP client-server communication is two-way. It's two-way. Sampling, if needed. Sampling, if needed, allows servers to leverage clients' AI capabilities, LLM completions, or generations without requiring API keys. While clients to maintain control over model access and permissions. So the server can talk to the client. It's a two-way. I don't quite get that, but that's just because I'm slow. I hope this clarifies what MCP does. In the future, I'll explore creating custom MCP servers and building hands-on demos around them. Over to you. What's your take on MCP and its future? All right, shout out to this guy. Let's go ahead and I'll make sure to retweet this and everything so you can go follow him. AKS. You can see his username. AKSHAY underscore Pachar double A like our double I's. All right, so let's see if there's any alpha in the chat here. See if there's any alpha in the chat. MCPs cannot be explained better. Great breakdown. Nice.
Do you want my free automated traders roadmap? It comes with all of my resources, my actual system, a book list, and Discord access. It's 100% free. Click the link below to join the newsletter, and I will send it to you right now.
Can you please go ahead and explain MCPs in their current state here, July 28th, 2025? Short, concise, and yeah, explain how they work, how they're different than APIs. I read that they're two-way. I need you to explain that a little bit more. And then give me 10 of your absolute best ideas, as this is new technology and nobody's really explored the boundaries yet. So just give me 10 of your best ideas that I could build as a developer here. You built a search space algo? Nice, bro. Multiple LLMs to think through problems. That's fire, bro. That's fire. Okay, so MCPs in their current state, July 28th, 2025. The Model Context Protocol is an open standard, open source framework introduced by Anthropic in November 2024. Not even a year ago, bro. To standardize how AI systems, particularly large language models, integrate with external tools, data sources, and services. As of July 28th, 2025, MCP has gained significant traction with adoption by major AI providers like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and companies such as Block, Replit, and SourceGraph. It's becoming a cornerstone for AI-driven integrations, addressing the challenge of connecting AI agents to diverse systems in a scalable, secure, and standardized way. MCP is often described as USB-C for AI, providing a universal interface that simplifies interactions between AI models and external resources. MCP's rapid adoption stems from its ability to solve the M times N integration problem. Don't know what that is. Where M AI models need custom integrations with N tools or data sources. Instead of building bespoke connectors, MCP offers a standardized protocol enabling seamless communication across diverse systems. Its ecosystem has grown with over 1,000 community-built MCP servers by February 2025, supporting integrations with tools like GitHub, Slack, Notion, and even creative software like Blender. How MCPs work. MCP operates on a client-server architecture tailored for AI to software communication, using standardized components and protocols to ensure interoperability. Here's a breakdown of its key components and functionality. MCP hosts. These are AI-powered applications like Claude Desktop and IDE or command line interface that serve as the user's interface to interact with AI models and external systems. MCP clients. Clients are embedded within hosts and manage one-to-one connections with MCP servers. They handle communication protocols, request forwarding, and response processing, often abstracting complexity for developers through JSON configuration files and Claude Desktop. I haven't used Claude Desktop, dude. MCP servers. These lightweight programs expose specific tools, data sources, or services to the AI model via the MCP protocol. Servers act as smart adapters, translating AI requests, fetch today's sales reports, into actions specific to the underlying system. Transport layer. MCP supports two primary communication methods. STDIO, standard input and output, used for local integrations where the client and server run on the same machine, ideal for accessing local files or scripts. HTTP server-side sent events enables remote connections, allowing servers to push real-time updates to clients over persistent connections. So message standard, MCP uses JSON RPC 2.0 as its underlying format. I don't need to know all this, bro. Core primitives, MCP organizes interactions. Workflow example. Okay, let's see this. A user interacts with MCP compatible hosts like Claude Desktop and requests summarize my latest GitHub pull request. The MCP client connects to an MCP server for GitHub, which exposes tools like list pull requests or fetch PR details. The server translates the AI's request into a GitHub API call, retrieves the data, and sends it back to. Okay, I get it now. So an API call, you're just calling one thing, but MCP call, you could call like, you could just be like, yo, this is where it's all at, and I might have 82 API endpoints in here. You go figure it out because you're an AI, and you figure out which ones you need, and just go give me the data and bring it back. I think so. The server translates the AI's request into a GitHub API call, retrieves the data, and sends it back to the client in a standardized format. The AI processes the data and presents a summary to the user, potentially triggering further actions, posting a summary to Notion. Differences between MCPs and APIs. While both MCPs and APIs facilitate communication between systems, they serve different purposes and operate at different levels of abstraction. Here's a detailed comparison based on current information. So Aspect, MCPs, and APIs are the headers. Aspect, MCPs, APIs. Okay, so the purpose, architecture, context, awareness. So purpose, designed. So MCP's purpose is they're designed specifically for AI to tool data integration, providing a standardized AI-friendly interface. APIs, general purpose interfaces for software-to-software communication. Designed specifically for AI to tool data integration, providing a standardized AI-friendly interface. APIs, in the other hand, general purpose interfaces for software-to-software communication architecture. Architecture of the MCPs, so the microservices based with a client-server model, using JSON RPC over STDIO and HTTC. I don't know what these are. Like, I know what like a Solana RPC is. I don't know if that's the same thing, but that's okay. I don't think we need to know necessarily everything. We'll learn it slowly but surely. APIs here. The architecture is typically monolithic or service specific, using protocols like REST or SOAP. Context awareness maintains context across interactions, enabling AI to dynamically discover and use tools without custom coding. And that's fire. That's fire. Context is managed by the application, requiring custom logic for each integration.
If you're still here, tap the like button and subscribe, because I believe code is the great equalizer, and I know Wall Street will never show any of this. So I'm going to show you everything. All I do ask is you hit the like and subscribe.
Yeah, dude. Okay, I get it now. See, and this helped me get it, is like building these subagents is almost like building a mini MCP. I don't know if that's true. But like, okay, the subagents, I have this one subagent here that can go find the early buyers for a token. So for example, I can say, hey, okay, let's go to Bird Eye real quick. And the reason I'd want to find the early buyers for a token is because if they bought this on day one, this token, well, they might know something I don't know. And as a trader, like, I might want to build a copy bot for that. I have a copy bot down here, and it may do something like that. I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and paste this in here, and I'm going to say, hey, can you go find the early buyers for this token? And this is not an MCP, but it's opening my eyes to how MCPs might work. It's like it has context, right? So okay, I have this early buyer sub agent over here. I've got a few sub agents, and essentially it has instructions. It has APIs it can call. It has instructions, and I can just call on it whenever. And similar to an MCP, I could just say, hey, I've got the Bird Eye MCP here that I can call. So I might just go ahead and build that, bro. And then it has all of these APIs within it. So MCP is actually thicker than this sub-agents, but I think this sub-agents is a good little tool. I'm just excited, bro. I'm just excited because we didn't have anything like this before. We had nothing. This is a new world, dude. It's a new world. All right, let's keep it going, though. Where were we? Grok? Okay, so let's go ahead and say this is communication of the MCPs versus the APIs, because I'm trying to figure out the difference, and I'm understanding a little bit by little bit. Supports real-time two-way communication bi-directional, allowing AI to both retrieve data and trigger actions. Oh, because it's like, okay, I'm the AI. I'm calling the MCP, and then the MCP is like, yeah, I can do anything. I have this list of these things I can do. I've got these many APIs. I've got these call whatever, and then so it sends it back. So, and then I'm the AI, and I'm like, oh, sick. I can see all that. I can do all this. These API calls. Well, homeboy asked me to do this, so let me go ahead and say I want to call that, be able to put this together, boom, 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 and then send back this. So that's why it's two-way communication. Okay, I get it. Opposed to just one-way communication and APIs. So supports real-time two-way communication bidirectional, allowing AI to both retrieve data and trigger actions. Usually follows a request response. This is the API communication. Usually follows a request response model with limited real-time capabilities unless using WebSockets. Scalability. Highly scalable due to microservices architecture, allowing individual services to scale independently. So this was MCP's scalability. It's highly scalable to microservice architecture. And this is the APIs here. Scaling often requires boosting the entire system, which can be less efficient. Complexity. Again, the left side is MCPs, right side is API. Higher initial setup complexity due to microservices and protocol support, but simplifies long-term integration. Simpler to implement for straightforward use cases, but can become complex with multiple integrations. So use case suitability, ideal for AI-driven multi-protocol real-time applications like AI agents and automating workflows. And this is best for simpler legacy or single protocol integrations. And you can see here, dude, look at this. So early buyers went ahead and found all the early buyers for that and made a nice funks, or not a nice funks, a CSV of all the early buyers. But watch this. Can you go ahead and open up all those early buyers for me on new tabs? I've got another sub agent, dude. I'm making sub agents for everything. Okay, and now we're gonna sprinkle a little bit of MCP on the sub agents, and we're gonna get so Gucci with it, dude. Look, CSV tab over this is gonna be funny, bro. Oh my god, I love this, dude. Performance. Okay, optimize AI specific tasks with flexible protocol selection. Performance here, reliable but less optimized for dynamic. Okay, it's opening my tabs now. The sub agent is opening my tabs. Don't let MoonDev get his hand on any MCPs, because with these sub agents, dude, stop it, bro. I got the tab opener sub agent. What's up, Abakar? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. 777. So let's go ahead and just do a little intermission here and see if we find any good traders that should be viewed, watched. You know, let's see. We're usually scraping through the trash here, but it's good. It's good to do this practice because I see everything. If I see somebody who trades well, I can go ahead and put them on a copybot list. I'll pick up maybe 2-3 a day, maybe, but that's good. I want to be stringent with it. So Pudding here, 8 minutes ago, he is active, but 2.63%. You're not making the team, bro. You're not making the team. Sorry, not this time. Keep trying. Next year's your year. All right, let's just keep it pushing. I got that tab opener. That was awesome, dude. That was a almost an MCP. Almost an MCP. Step 1 to MCP. That was a sub agent, dude. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. That's my favorite sub agent so far. I know the other one, Sneaky, just went and did some big stuff too, but yo, what up, Jacobs? RJ, how are you, bro? All right, so I'm just going through these before we're back on the MCP path here. This guy's not bad. But I'm looking for great. I'm looking for great, dude. I'm looking for great. Yo, the tab opener agent is breaking tech, bro. Oh my god. It's amazing. It's amazing, bro. It's amazing. I love it. It saves me a lot of time. I don't have to go find the CSV. So it's somewhere in one of these repositories. Okay, this guy not bad. What's his name? R35. Vine.
Have you struggled with emotional trading? If you want to remove all of your emotions from trading, you must automate it. I will teach you step by step in the next 15 days. There's a link in the description below, and I will help you remove all of your emotions from trading.
Potential follows. So I'm just gonna make a little list here. So I'll put him on the list, 35%. I haven't seen a lot like tremendously better lately. So 30% in 30 days ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. It's just not what we saw, you know, back in the gap. Anyways, let's keep it pushing through here. Security. So again, on the left side is the MCPs, right side is the APIs. Uses API gateways, OAuth, or API keys for secure access. Yeah, how does it handle the security? Relies on traditional security mechanisms. Examples: connecting Claude to GitHub, Slack, or Blender for dynamic AI interactions. Building a web app that fetches data from the REST API. Key difference: MCPs are a higher level abstraction tailored for AI agents, wrapping existing APIs or data sources into standardized plug-and-play interface. APIs, including REST or GraphQL, are lower level and require custom logic for each integration, whereas MCPs enable dynamic tool discovery and context-aware interactions, reducing the need for bespoke connectors. Okay, two-way communication in MCPs. MCP's two-way communication is a defining feature, distinguishing it from the traditional request response model of most APIs. This bidirectional capability, often compared to WebSockets, allows AI models to both pull data and trigger actions in real time, maintaining a persistent connection for dynamic interaction. Here's how it works. Pull data. The AI via MCP client queries an MCP server for context, such as retrieving calendar events, file contents, or database records. For example, an AI might ask, "What's on my calendar today?" And the server responds with the relevant data. Trigger actions. The AI can instruct the server to perform actions such as sending an email, creating a GitHub issue, or updating a database. For instance, after analyzing calendar data, the AI might say, "Reschedule my 2 p.m. meeting," and the server executes the command. Okay. Persistent connection. Using HTTP plus SSE, the server can push updates to the client without waiting for a new request. For example, if a new calendar event is added, the server can notify the AI in real time, enabling proactive responses. Dynamic interaction loop. The AI can iteratively call tools, process results, and decide next steps autonomously. For example, an AI analyzing sales data might query a database, decide it needs more details, and issue follow-up queries, all within the same session. How do you add MCPs to this? Yo, how do you add MCPs to this? Our like session here. Did you have a chance to look at Colscan? It should save you quite a bit of time. I did. I got it right here actually. I didn't go too deep into it, but you know, I've been playing around with it a bit. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. The tricky part is these guys up top. I don't know. Have you tried to just follow them? Because I know they got a bunch of followers, so it's really a speed competition, and a lot of these guys are just dumping on the people they're following. Damn, these guys are down bad, actually. They made the top list being down? You can make the top list with zero gains, dude? What the hell? This must be old data. Oh, daily, okay. Yeah, dude. I really appreciate you sending this over. Very, very neat. I'm going to keep diving into that deeper. Deeper and deeper. 10 innovative ideas for developers to build with MCPs. Okay, here we go. Here we go, dude. Given MCP's flexibility and its status as a burgeoning? Burgeoning?
Burgeoning.
That boy can read. A burgeoning technology, Developers have a unique opportunity to push its boundaries. Here are 10 innovative ideas for building MCP-based applications, leveraging its strengths in AI integration, scalability, and two-way communication. Yo, thank you for the 10 ideas. Now give me 10 ideas specifically for quant, algorithmic trading, automating your trading, backtesting, you know, that world. You know that Jim Simons world. What's up, Jim? How you doing today, sir? Good to see you, bro. Let's go ahead and step on that gas. Okay, let's go look through these 10 ideas because I think this is for the whole world, and then the other ideas are for me. Okay, so AI-driven workflow orchestrator, build an MCP server that connects to project management tools like Jira, Trello, and Asana, and automates multi-step workflows. The AI could analyze tasks, assign them based on team availability, and send Slack notifications, all via a single MCP interface. Okay. I get that one. So humans are cooked. Because now we're just gonna have all these MCPs that can do everything. Okay, scheduling a call. Okay, doing a interview, pre-interview with people. Doing I don't know, looking at somebody's resume. Cooked, bro. Cooked. I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting excited. YMCP, dynamic tool discovery and two-way communication, allow the AI to adapt workflows in real time, pulling task data and triggering actions across multiple platforms. Real-time financial advisor agent, create an MCP server that integrates with financial APIs like Plaid, Bloomberg, and personal finance apps. The AI could monitor market trends, pull user transaction data, and proactively suggest investment moves or budget adjustments. Two-way communication enables real-time market updates and action triggers.
If you need an extra helping hand with this automated trading stuff, join the bootcamp below in the description, because not only do I show you everything step by step, we have Python experts that will help you out with any challenges you have. So join by clicking the link in the description below.
Okay, smart code review assistant, or two-way communication enables real-time market updates. We read that. Smart code review assistant, develop an MCP server for GitHub and Notion that automates pull request reviews. The AI analyzes code changes, provides feedback, and documents findings in Notion with the option to request human review. YMCP, the standardized protocol, streamlines integration. A context-aware customer support agent. Build an MCP server that connects CRM systems, Salesforce, Zendesk, and internal knowledge bases. The AI handles customer queries by pulling relevant data and escalating complex issues to human agents with full context. It's actually a good idea. Context awareness ensures the AI retains conversation history across tools, and two-way communication enables real-time updates. AI-powered content creation. Create an MCP server for creative tools like Canva, Figma, or Adobe Express. The AI could generate designs or edit images based on natural language prompts, pulling assets from cloud storage and pushing outputs to collaboration platforms. Okay, so let's go to Cursor MCPs. Above are a bunch of MCPs. Go ahead and give me 20 ideas to connect these MCPs to provide financial benefit to its owner. They'll be working with all these MCPs. We know Python, we can build anything. And the goal is to have these AIs running 24/7, printing dough. Let's just do that. You'll use all of, you can just use any of the MCPs attached here and give me 20 of your absolute best ideas that can run 24/7. Yeah, so okay, there's gonna be a lot of billionaires out here that be popping up in bedrooms with their whiteboards behind them, dude. Just one person teams. It's just gonna happen. So I just know that for a fact. So I'm just gonna go do it here on YouTube. I'm just gonna show you it, bro. I'm just gonna show you it all. I'm gonna show you the whole thing, dude. So lock in, bro. Lock in, dog. This is crazy. Okay, you go ahead and do that because I got some things. Personalized learning assistant. Develop an MCP server that integrates with educational platforms. AI curates study plans, pulls course content, and schedules learning sessions based on availability. Two-way communication allows the AI to monitor progress and adjust schedules dynamically, while the standardized interface connects multiple educational APIs. Smart home automation hub. Build an MCP server that connects to IoT devices. It could be cool. Healthcare data integrator. I like this. It's just healthcare systems chopped. So create an MCP server that connects to electronic health records, systems, and wearable devices. The AI could analyze patient data, provide health insights, and alert doctors to anomalies in real time. Secure standardized access to sensitive data and two-way communication ensures compliance and enable proactive health monitoring. Dynamic e-commerce assistant. Develop an MCP server that integrates with e-commerce platforms, Shopify, Amazon, with inventory systems. The AI could recommend products, track orders, and manage returns. AI enhanced DevOps monitor. Build an MCP server that connects to CI/CD pipelines like Jenkins, GitLab, and monitoring tools. Data dog? Who, me? The AI could detect pipeline failures, suggest fixes, and trigger alerts or automated rollbacks. Two-way communication allows the AI to monitor system health in real time and take corrective actions. So, okay, that's pretty cool. Everyone's cooked, dude. Everyone's cooked, bro. But to run it hard, you will probably need 200 a month. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that 200. I'm gonna get that 200 whenever I need it, dude. I'll pay 2,000. I'll pay 2,000. I think this is it's eventually gonna be that price. It's eventually gonna go up. So I'm just trying to spend a little bit of time each day, or maybe not each day, but each week, working on building a swarm. Just a swarm of AIs that just be doing things, doing things on the internet, profitable things. Below are 10 innovative ideas for leveraging MCPs in the realm of quantitative algorithmic trading. So real-time strategy optimization agent. Build an MCP server that integrates with market data providers like Bloomberg, Alpaca, Polygon. AI continuously monitors live market data, backtests micro adjustments and trading parameters, and pushes optimized strategies to the trading platform in real time. Two-way communication enables the AI to pull live market data and push trade executions, while dynamic tool discovery allows seamless integration with multiple data feeds. So multi-asset correlation analyzer. Create an MCP server that connects real-time feeds for equities, Forex. AI-driven risk management. Develop an MCP server that integrates with portfolio management systems and real-time market data. Sentiment-driven trading agent.
If you're still here, tap the like button and subscribe, because I believe code is the great equalizer, and I know Wall Street will never show any of this, so I'm going to show you everything. All I do ask
Risk
is you
management.
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, dude. What's up, Trent? Everyone's cooked, bro. Everyone's cooked. Everyone's cooked, bro. JoJo said it. All right, sentiment-driven trading agent. Build an MCP server that uses alternative data sources like Xpost, news APIs, and trading platforms. AI analyzes sentiment in real time to inform trading signals. High-frequency trading latency optimizer. Create an MCP server that connects to low-latency market data feeds. And HFT platforms. The AI optimizes order placement by analyzing latency patterns and market microstructure, backtesting strategies to minimize slippage and maximize fill rates. Machine learning model factory. Develop an MCP server that integrates with ML frameworks like TensorFlow, PyTorch, and financial data providers. The AI autonomously generates, trains, and backtests thousands of ML-based models, deploying the best performers to live trading. Arbitrage opportunity scanner. Build an MCP server that connects to multiple crypto exchanges, Binance, Coinbase, etc. to find ARBs. Adaptive market regime detector. Create an MCP server that integrates with market data and statistical tools like R and Python libraries. The AI identifies market regimes, trending, mean reverting. Automated portfolio rebalancing. Backtesting as a service platform. Build a cloud-based MCP server that offers backtesting as a service, connecting to user-uploaded strategies, historical data providers, and visualization tools. AI automates backtesting, optimizes parameters, and delivers performance reports via a web interface. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see what these ones have to say. The Claude Code orchestrator I was using yesterday had 87 integrated MCPs. Cloudflow. What is this? What's the orchestrator you're talking about? That sounds neat, dude. You're the king of MCPs. Cloudflow. Cloudflow Alpha represents a revolutionary leap in AI-powered development orchestration built from the ground up with enterprise-grade architecture, advanced swarm intelligence, and seamless Claude Code integration. Not sure how they are getting past the 4D available tool limit. So Cloudflow V2 Alpha is an enterprise-grade AI orchestration platform that revolutionizes how developers build with AI by combining Hive Mind, swarm intelligence, recognition. The 87 advanced MCP tools. Cloudflow enables unprecedented AI-powered development workflows. That's what I'm trying to show him. He keeps deleting it. RuvNet. This is interesting. Queen-led AI coordination with specialized worker agents. 87 MCP tools. Comprehensive toolkit for swarm orchestration, memory, and automation. I wanted a video on it yesterday morning. You watched the video on it yesterday morning. Try V2. Interesting. Okay, this is cool. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Here's a rapid fire 20 always on money makers you could spin up by wiring a few MCPs you just scrolled through. Each one is designed to run hands off once deployed, kicking off cash flow or at least cash equivalent tokens while you sleep. So what I did is I just copied all these over and I was like, yo, build me something dope. What's up, Nick? How you doing, bro? 777, bro. If you can dream it, you can do it. Yes. I saw that yesterday. It looks interesting. So these are all the MCPs here. Well, not all the MCPs, but a lot of them. Ship 100x faster with Cursor, AI-powered requirements and task management for developers. I want to look through these as well, but I asked AI just like, just to get warmed up, dude. Just to get warmed up, dude. Your backtesting agent would make a great MCP, so you could call it from different projects. That's a good idea, dude. Backtesting agent as an MCP. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Backtesting agent as an MCP. There's a good example. It's starting to click a little more. It's starting to click. It's starting to click. As an MCP, I can call it from my other. Yo, Trent, what do you think of this, dude? Have you tried these subagents yet? Because I feel like this got me to understand MCPs a little better. I can set up these subagents where they can do things like, oh, go find the early buyers of a token, or analyze to see how many people are holding this token. So they've got like a set of rules essentially, and they can go do it. I feel like MCPs are deeper than that, but it's kind of like on the way. It's on the way. From way back, also the YouTube video knowledge extractor would be a good one too. Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, huh? See, these are fire ideas, dude. These are fire ideas. I've been waiting for you, bro. I've been waiting for you my whole life. Where you been? It's Monday, dude. I'm glad. I'm honored that you're here. Is it a holiday today, maybe? Thank you, bro. Video.
Do you want to learn and connect with hundreds of other automated traders? Join the newsletter below and get a free invite to our Discord so you can chat with us.
Video summarizer MCP, hell yeah. Thank you, bro. I've been using multi-agent since about 6 months. The hardest part is the workflows. And yeah, agents with MCP tools make them more than just a different instruction string. Oh my goodness. Well, I had to take baby steps. So these sub agents, they got me here. They finally got me here, dude. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so a chain sniper a chain sniper liquidity bot auto detect brand new ERC20 SPL tokens and snipe the first block buys. Key MCPs to glue together: blockchain data by Tatum, Third Web, Alchemy, and Surfpool. How it prints: flip early entries, sell when liquidity or social momentum thresholds hit. These gains pile up around the clock. Okay. Merged order book flow broker. Aggregate micro orders from casual traders into jumbo blocks, earning spread. Bybit, Binance API, hyper browser. Yield hopping optimization. Move stablecoin stack across top APY pools every few hours. Chainstack Web3 portal, Tatum, and Alchemy. I've been holy rolling about MCPs for so long, I had to stop in. I have a meeting in 20. Thank you, bro. Thank you, dude. Yes. You put us on to MCPs at least 6 months ago, and I've been asking the questions like, what do you use it for? I need examples, and I feel like you gave me a couple good examples here, so thank you, bro. You have been giving me examples. They were just like hella dev that I just didn't understand. That's it. So thank you, bro. You put it all together. I think the best way to think of MCP is like plugins for agents. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Agent plugins. Okay, so AI plugins. They should dumb it down, be honest. MCP is a little too much. It's too much. Another acronym or whatever. Okay, prediction market arbitrage engine. Exploit mispriced odds between manifold, polymarket, and future. High frequency NFT floor sweeper. Buy mislisted NFTs and auto relist to 5 to 10%. OpenSea API via fetch, then Alchemy. Third Web. What is this Third Web one? AI generated SVG asset store, 24/7 custom logo icon generator. Automated Amazon affiliate hunter, scrape trending TikTok Reddit products, build instant blogs. Brave search, scrape Z, Amazon product search, and mail trap. Real-time ads budget tuner. AI watches ROAS and live tweaks bids every 15 minutes. Okay. Well, not sure if you actually started using SQLite. No, I haven't. But I have MCPs in Cursor that allow the Cursor agent to get that data and edit the data. Yeah, that's huge, bro. Okay, I get that. I understand that. Without it, Cursor just says meh when the data is in the database. Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. Being able to talk to your database like that, opposed to having to like do all the calls or whatever. Your MCP already knows all the calls, or yeah, how to interact with your database essentially. And now you can just like interact with it via the chat. That makes sense now. Okay, real-time ads budget tuner, e-commerce price spy plus repricer, track rivals price and push updates to your Shopify via API, email warm-up as a service, rotate warm inboxes, auto reply, and randomize content to raise sender score, mail trap sending, postmark, and bucket. Instant K chart screener and alert bot, crunch 500 plus tokens, TA signals, ping users, smart feature flag billing, timebox SaaS feature, behind bucket flags, social sentiment momentum trader, parse X, TikTok, and Reddit for ticker sentiment, auto rescue rug pull monitor, detect liquidity drains, short futures on Bybit. This is like out there. You're not thinking this all the way through, shorty. You're not looking at this all the way through. There's not going to be any rug pulls that are on Bybit. Hopefully, at least. Cross-chain gas arbitrage router. Watch gas spikes, flash. Move bridging volumes where fees are down. Pocket difference between quoted and actual gas costs plus bridge reward. Humans in the loop consulting marketplace. Pearl plus Stripe plus Slack to sell expert QA minutes. Fully autonomous testing as a service. TestBrite MCP, GitHub, Stripe. Lightning fast screenshot QA bot. Context memory reseller. Okay, I got some more ideas, dude. I'm just gonna have unlimited ideas here. I should probably just make an MCP list, to be honest. I should probably just do that. The part I got held up with was the AI convinced me my task management system was worth running into a product. But I got stuck on how to monetize it well. And since then, things like Claude Code, still not sure how to monetize MCP access best yet for the next idea. Do you use like API keys or something? Like, yeah, how do you keep it so other people, like only people, when you have an MCP, for example, you're a database, you don't want everybody in the world using that. So how do you access it? Like,
If you're still here, tap the like button and subscribe, because I believe code is the great equalizer, and I know Wall Street will never show any of this. So I'm going to show you everything. All I do ask is you hit the like and subscribe.
oh, everything's in TypeScript, and you can do it in Python though, it looks like. I'm glad you went Python, dude, because fuck TypeScript. That was my next step, was to create access tokens. Okay. So lightning fast screenshot QA bot. Context memory reseller. How to get rolling fast. Okay, I mean, nothing really got me going here. I need some really exciting, world-changing connections I can make with these MCPs that not really is looking at right now. They all built the MCPs. I'm a dev, data dog. I can go ahead and monetize their MCPs by connecting them together. And I just need like 20 really good ideas. Don't need the 3 different columns. Give me the brief idea, 1-2 sentences, and then we can rock from there. Give me 30 ideas. Give me 30 of the best ideas you got. Don't even, just think about it for a long time. Don't even come back to me if they're not hot. They have to be absolute fire. Absolute fire. Let's see. Harder in Python, but all my stuff is Python. You keep it local to your agents and don't put it in the public. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Okay, real-time climate risk insurance. Climate risk insurance. Pipe WeatherXM into smart contracts via third web so farmers get instant USD payouts when drought thresholds hit. That's pretty neat. That's like not anything anybody's looking at. Maybe probably is. I'm just so ignorant to that. Instant AI side hustle factory. Byte Rover stores every gig prompt. Perl routes. Human experts. Stripe charges per delivered micro project. The other problem with MCPs being in the public is no one is going to want their API keys being sent with the request to a public server. So like all these MCPs, like for example, the ones that need an API key, for example, like Docker or Stripe, I don't get how you would connect without an API key. But we'll see. Okay, instant AI. Okay, hyper personal stock hedge. Merge Kayun, Weather, Chain Stack, and Bybit to auto hedge. Borderless pay per skill hotline. Ad budget autopilot DAO. Flash mob donation rail. So Google Ads MCP plus agent ops observability. Decisions written on chain with chain stack. So investors share in upside. Flash mob donation rail. Crowd. So GitHub webhooks trigger Stripe splits and instant emails receipts via postmark when open source projects hit critical issues. Crowd powered deep fake detector. Upload screenshots through Peekaboo. Zero code bank for game assets. Connect Unity MCP plus Stripe plus Third Web to mint escrow and trade in-game NFTs without dev overhead. Predict and protect supply chain index. Stream TomTom traffic plus WeatherXM storms into a futures-based basket on Bybit. Auto tutor marketplace. SVG maker draws whiteboard sketches. Auto tutor marketplace. SVG maker draws whiteboard sketches. Voice TTS teaches. Slack MCP handles classrooms. What is SVG maker? SVG maker. Powerful AI. SVG maker. AI driven tool for generating and editing SVG graphics via natural language. It supports seamless LLM integrations. Interesting. Cross-platform ad spy. One-click DAO formation. Self-healing e-commerce. Weather-triggered energy arbitrage. Micropayment news firewall. Newsbank serves articles, Stripe charges per paragraph. Real-time ESG oracle. Scrape supply chain emissions data. AI-generated mockup marketplace. Designers describe product mockups plus SVG maker. Talent Sniper Bot, Crawl LinkedIn with Brave Search, Married at Pearl, Expert Vetting, Stripe Retainer, Auto Govern Bug Bounty Pool, 24/7 Sentiment Driven ETF, Decentralized Micro Utilities Billing, Instant KYC, Stripe Buys USDC, Flash Sell Ticket Arb, Eventbrite MCP plus Brave Search scalps underpriced tickets, auto lists on secondary via Stripe checkout. No. Crowdsourced disaster relief map, voice controlled disaster relief map, Peek Blue screenshots plus TomTom routing, first reporters, voice controlled trading, quick phone agent executes buy bid orders. Yo, go long, go long, go long. Sell. Smart feature flag, revenue split, bucket controls SaaS flags, Stripe usage metering bills, investors via live MRR.
Even if you don't know how to code, I didn't know how either, but now I have automated trading systems and I will show you step by step how to build your own bots so you can remove all of your emotions. I'll show you how in the bootcamp below. There is a link in the description, so join that right now.
Damn, so you put all of these locally, the ones on that page. This is overly simple, but create an MCP that will allow AI agents to hire humans to do things the AI cannot, like solve CAPTCHA. Okay. This is simple, but create an MCP. Expand on this. Expand on this idea. Don't go too deep. Make it short, concise, but expand on it. He says vector icons, etc. I wonder what that means. What does that mean, dude? I have no idea. I have no idea what you mean by that, but I'm glad you're here, bro. That's all I do know. That's all I do know, bro. Bro, bro. Bro, bro. Bro. Okay, so human ops MCP. Let agents hire humans on demand. One API that lets any AI agent fire off a job spec and instantly source a real person from TaskRabbit, Fiverr, or Mechanical Turk. To handle the edge case, the model can't. CAPTCHAs, on-site errands, subjective judgment, selfie KYC, etc. How it works, TLDR. Unified job schema. So create tasks, task type, description, reward, deadline, proof required. Marketplace router, fastest, best price gig platform chosen. Escrow and audit. Privacy layer. Wyatt prints, charge 10 to 20% on each micro gig. Premium tier for SLA guarantees, KYC workers. Volume discounts for enterprise agents. Frameworks. MVP tasks to start. Real world screenshots, device testing, physical pickup and ship. Subjective content rating, handwritten form filling, wet ink signatures, AI Instacart, vector icons. I don't know what that means. Okay, well, I feel like these have been some solid ideas. SVG maker. Let's go ahead and look through some of these and see if our brains can do anything today. So, shared memory layer for your AI coding agents integrated with all major IDEs. Okay. Shared memory layer for your AI coding agents. Integrated with all major IDEs. That could be good. Official Tatum blockchain MCP server giving you RPC and API read and write data to 130 plus blockchains. That would be nice as well. Bucket add feature flags, manage company data, Control feature access. Peekaboo. Peekaboo is a Mac only MCP. Mac power, baby. That enables AI agents to capture screenshots of applications. That could be nice. Vector icon was him saying the SV. Oh, okay. Support vector icons. Vector icons. I don't wonder what the difference of that and PNGs are. Extract structured data from any website with a simple SDK call. Okay. Yo, what's up, Jorge? A model context protocol, MCP server for Compresto. Cayenne Weather is a weather data service that provides real-time weather. That could be interesting. Scan and analyze potentially malicious URLs using URL DNA. Peace, bro. Have a good day. Thank you for stopping by. The Pro MCP server expands the ecosystem of MCP compatible tools made on. Connect your SaaS tools like HubSpot, Salesforce, and more. Google Ads MCP enables your AI like Claude to securely access and query your ads. Interactive MCP. Interactive MCP is an AI enhanced MCP notification system. Google Ads, an MCP tool that connects you with Google Ads with Claude AI, Cursor, and others. F2C MCP, convert Figma design nodes to high fidelity HTML, CSS markup. Browse Tools MCP, analyze logs and interact with your browser for rapid debugging. Raygun, access crash reporting and monitoring data. Docker, manage containers, images, volumes, and networks. Puppeteer is a model context protocol server that provides browser automation. Stripe interacts with Stripe web and local search using Brave's search API. That could be neat. Firecrawl, turn entire websites into LLM ready data. I wonder if I could crawl that one thing. GMGN. This server provides cloud browser automation. Browser base. 21st.dev Magic AI Agent. Magic AI Agent is an AI driven tool design. Figma. Provide coding agents with design data. Obsidian read and search through markdown notes in Obsidian vaults. Fetch is a model context protocol server designed for web content. Cloudflare. MCP is a tool designed to deploy, configure, and interact with Cloudflare. That'd be dope, actually, because I don't like Cloudflare. Manage pods, deployments, and services. Postgres, SQL, Slack. Hyperbrowser, cloud browser for AI agents. Scrape, navigate, and interact. E2B, execute code in secure cloud sandboxes. Tinybird, interface with the Tinybird serverless ClickHouse platform. GCP, Axiom, query and analyze logs.
Do you want my free automated traders roadmap? It comes with all of my resources, my actual system, a book list, and Discord access. It's 100% free. Click the link below to join the newsletter, and I will send it to you right now.
So Snowflake, Qdrant, Trigus MCP implements the MCP specification to create seamless file access. Okay, Google Drive. A digital infrastructure platform for creators, small businesses. Inbox Zero, a model complex protocol. Develop payment products with SumUp. Allows AI assistants to have conversational access to blockchain data. That could be cool. I'll open it up. Heroku. SVG maker. Telegram MCP. Foundry modules. Browser Stack MCP server. Allows you to use our cutting edge test platform. Don't know what that is. Manage your run pod. Add this MCP to your editor, enabling Enable creating, managing, and updating your instant DB. All right, so allows users and LLMs to run network tests. Community manage and query all your lists of knowledge. Read write to over 2K blockchains. Connect a Bitcoin Lightning wallet to your LLM. Stop stitching context for Copilot and Cursor. Swagger Viewer, Chinese. Integrate real-time market data and manage your user profiles seamlessly. Audio scrape. Add audio search to Claude. Live Blocks provides ready-made features for AI and human collaboration. A powerful MSQL database navigation. MCP server for AI agents to query base network, blockchain, base scan. Could be fun. Build powerful and secure AI agents on StarkNet. Connect Google Ads data to Claude AI. IP geolocation MCP server that queries the geolocation information. Official CoinGecko API MCP server for price, CoinGecko. MCP Nixus is a model context protocol server that gives your AI assistant accurate blah blah. Norman Finance is an accounting and tax filing autopilot designed for ... AI assistant to fully autonomous testing agent. So you got Adobe Commerce MCP server for integration of Kitaro, instant access to real-time public and private market intelligence, a model context protocol MCP server for Apache, seamlessly integrate real-time data fetched using scrapeless services, an implementation of model context protocol for server for Argo. This tool introspects TypeScript packages and source code to extract exported symbols. Give agents the ability to build and deploy full-stack applications. Real-time Postgres, SQL, and Supabase database schema. The Terraform MCP provider, seamless integration with Terraform ecosystem. Give your coding agent a browser agent that can autonomously open a browser. The AWS serverless model context protocol, Endor. What's up, Shimo? How you doing, bro? Find and fix security risks. Automate your day-to-day workflows. A cloud-native solution specifically designed for LLM. Bucket. Add feature flags. Manage company data. Control feature access. A powerful model context protocol server that intelligently fetches ... AnyList. MCP server for accessing AnyList API. A model context protocol server for integrating HackMD's note-taking platform. Hey everyone, I just launched Conductor tasks and open source ... A model context protocol server for interacting with the Bitcoin. The Pollinations MCP server is a multi-model server that enables AI assistance. Unlock the full potential of your LLMs with Chuck Norris, the specialized MCP gateway for advanced Pixverse. MCP is a tool that allows you to access Pixverse's latest video. What is this? An MCP server implementation providing a standardized interface for LLMs. Pinecone. Jira. Stata. Give your AI assistants a boost. An MCP server implementation exposing the Weather XM Pro APIs. Hey, that's not what I wanted. We're cooked. There it is. Wow, he got back there quick. Fastly, the server provides numerous tools for interacting with Fastly API. Okay, so these are a lot of like connecting to our APIs. Like, okay, a lot of services that are like API services. So that's where we're at, I feel like. Okay, everybody that has a SaaS or APIs is going to make an MCP. But are we at the point yet where there's custom MCPs rethought of from scratch, you know? Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But this is how we think of them. Got to use them. Got to use them. Got to lose them. We got to keep on moving. So Telos, the first, empower AI to modify pages in your existing web product. Give AI tools access to your company's product. The Auth-O MCP server integrates with Cursor. Search campgrounds around the world. Connect and interact with MySQL database seamlessly.
Do you want to have your own trading bot? I can show you step by step. Even if you don't know how to code or don't know where to start, there's a link below with my full bootcamp, and I hold your hand through the entire trading bot process.
PayPal. This is cursor.directory. Transforms your phone into a powerful extension of AI assistance. Protolint is a pluggable linter. Quick voice, make calls from LLM directly. That could be interesting. League of Legends, mock match. This MCP server allows interaction with the Dynatrace Solana developer MCP. Crypto weather AI. Weird. Crypto weather MCP real-time Bitcoin price prediction signals. Ask questions about your organization's previous and current cloud costs. Okay, 11 Labs could be all right. Binance API. Gumroad, sell stuff, see what sticks. Dockerized MCP. Allow your AI model to chart like never before. Could be cool. TomTom MCP. Microsoft Teams. I'll put this in the chat, bro. You can have it. Cursor.directory/MCP. OpenAI web search. Domain search, no API key required. Image sorcery. Sorcery of image recognition and editing tools for AI. Peekaboo is a Mac-only MCP server that enables AI agents to capture screenshots. I think that's a good one right there. I like that. So I'm gonna have a nice list of these. Read information from your Taboola MCP. MCP servers for deploying HTML content to Edge 1 pages. Zapier, the fastest way to let your AI assistants interact with thousands of apps. That could be neat as well. Because Zapier connects to everything. This MCP server enables scalable mobile automation. Text in OCR MCP server. The only truly AI native project management tool. Advanced MCP. There's a lot of these MCPs, huh? Connect Lattice HR. An MCP server to connect to ARC source views, enhanced security posture, the Robinhood MCP server, Bybit server, interacts with Webflow sites, agents playbook here, deployment superpowers, Instagram direct messages. This protocol is server for sending Instagram direct messages. No way. Facebook ads library. Get answers from the Facebook ad library. Ad research usually costs hundreds per month. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Authenticator app, MCP, provide real-time Beijing tourist information. Database MCP. Raindrop. All-in-one SEO and web intelligence toolkit. Zero config. Fully AI managed end-to-end testing. Spice v1.1. PubNub. Add remote or local documentation. Google Docs to WordPress MCP. Generate professional mockups directly from AI. A model context protocol server that wraps the chat vault API. Don't know what that is. That's the problem with a lot of these. They're just services that I'm not aware of. But you know, found some good ones so far. Surfpool provides a blazing fast developer-friendly simulation of the Solana mainnet. BlockScout MCP is a server that wraps BlockScout APIs. MCP server helping vibe coders take crucial steps from 0 to 1. This MCP server lets you access the Fulcra context. A Mac OS app that provides an MCP server to your messages. Reminders. Superdata turn YouTube, TikTok, X videos, and websites into structured data. Sketch MCP server to provide sketch layout information. Screeny is a privacy-first MCP server that enables AI assistants to capture ... So if I was building the MCP, dude, I would make my first 2 sentences explain it perfectly. But that's just me. That's just me, bro. Pick from hundreds of MCP servers to run. Free. Buffsend. MCP brings the power of AI-driven outreach directly into Cursor.
If you need an extra helping hand with this automated trading stuff, join the bootcamp below in the description, because not only do I show you everything step by step, we have Python experts that will help you out with any challenges you have. So join by clicking the link in the description below.
The viral app TikTok MCP server allows you to monitor TikTok analytics. Comprehensive MCP server for OpenXAI. An MCP tool that connects Dex, Paprika, access to Foursquare places. I didn't know that was a thing still. Up-to-date documentation from 9,000 plus code libraries. AI detector MCP with industry-leading accuracy rates. The Grain MCP. Web3 developer portal by Chainstack. That could be interesting. Not it MCP. AI agents, developers with structured blah blah blah. The Planet Scale MCP provides AI tools, direct access to Planet Scale databases. This custom MCP server for Cursor ID built to ... Manage and utilize context within DevHub CMS. Maestro MCP allows you to control emulators. MCP server that connects Cursor AI agent to Chargebee platforms. An MCP server to allow the LLM and Cursor to analyze Rust Analyzer. MCP for Shopify. A debugging and sanitization Sanitization. Asset price MCP. The server provides tools to fetch real-time price information. The first powerful BASI MCP. The Digma MCP. You can have a Wix MCP, the Monday MCP. Best people search engine that reduces the time spent on talent discovery. VideoDB is an AI native video infrastructure that stores indexes and streams. Byte Rover maintains shared memory. Add tools for 300 plus apps. The official MCP server for Semantic Pen. The REST API MCPTS is a foundational component for developing MCP enabled ... Singular, ask anything about your marketing data directly from Cursor. An MCP server that gives Cursor or Claude access to Node.js. Unity game engine. Build me a game, dude. MCP to integrate Unity editor. That could be cool. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm not going to take a left turn here. Games are for the past. This is the better game. Cursor's a better game. Pipe Dream. Access hosted MCP servers or deploy your own. Interact with PostHog. Publish short notes or large articles directly from any MCP client. Seamlessly bring real-time production context logs. Welcome to the Salesforce MCP. Okay, Salesforce is on it, of course. Of course they're on it, dude. Always on it. They're always on it. Debo is an autonomous debugging system. So GitLab, Nebula Block, the MCP integrates with the fast MCP library. .envex, a better .env. Barely know how to use .env anyways. The Teamwork MCP server enables the Cursor agent to interact with your ... Let the agent do a quick search of a remote repository for similar code. MCP server created for Fresh service, allowing AI models to interact with ... Interact with Paddle API. Squad AI, MCP server that connects Squad and AI-powered discovery. Access comprehensive B2B data on companies, employees, and job postings. Enable seamless Amazon product searches. Welcome to Newsbang MCP. Lean Tool is a simple utility that connects LLMs with a code interpreter. Yo, MCP server is your personal notification hub. Look up IP addresses. API gateway. Cursor, the AI code editor, makes it easy to write and maintain apps. Desktop notification emails. A specialized server implementation for the model. Context protocol. An MCP server that provides read-only MySQL. Pieces for developers. Shared memory layer. Production grade MCP is designed to assist in setting up coding and Expo. MCP server wrapping custom Python runtime. Official Tatum blockchain MCP. Giving you RPC and API read. I think I already have that one open up. Agent mode is an all-in-one model context protocol server that connects your coding AI to dozens of ... MindBridge is an AI orchestration MCP. Listenic transforms articles, documents, and videos into personalized AI. Scholar AI, the HIPAA compliant research intelligent program for pharma, academia. Instagram analytics here. DeepSeek, Atlassian Cloud, Puppeteer. So we did see that. Supabase. That could be good. Although I don't use it. Vercel has one as well. Upstash. Memos. Integrate Memos note-taking application to automate note management organization. Okay. NPM command. PDF forms.
Have you struggled with emotional trading? If you want to remove all of your emotions from trading, you must automate it. I will teach you step by step in the next 15 days. There's a link in the description below, and I will help you remove all of your emotions from trading.
Merge multiple files into one. Access real-time Dutch Railways trip planning. Control iOS simulators for automated testing and app development. Create and manage content on MyRail whiteboards. Integrates with Obsidian via a local REST API. Integrates with Free Agent API. Integrates with Anki flashcards to provide card creation and deck management capabilities. That could be fun. Implements a structured sequential thinking process for breaking down complex problems. Canvas LMS. Search the web with Bing services. MCP installer. Install and configure additional MCP servers dynamically. Firecrawl integration for Firecrawl. Seamless code context sharing. Search and analyze academic papers from Arpix. For sure, I want that one. Link up search. Slack. Obsidian. Playwright. Seen some of these before, dude. MCP server providing time zone and conversion tools for AI assistants to handle localized time. That could be neat. That could be neat. Retrieve and analyze application errors. Search and analyze scientific papers. Server that manages Claude's configuration for other MCP servers. Integrates ClickUp task management. Apple Notes. Access and search local Apple Notes databases. Yo, I actually want that. There we go, buddy. Integrates with Apple Music. Yo, I wanted to go search all of my Apple Notes. I actually have this on my whiteboard, dude. Be able to learn from all my notes, dude. Shodan. Access Shodan API. Who is domain lookups? Integrate with WeGen's genetic testing API. Integrates with Obsidian to enable natural language-based note creation. Integrates with Tuya. Code Assist. Enables code modification. Cursor gonna bankrupt you, bro. I don't know if you meant bankrupt or bank corrupt. Either way, no way. No way, Jose. No way. Hacker News. Integrates with Hacker News to fetch stories, comments, and user data. Interact with MySQL databases. Enables querying and analysis of digital signal data from value dump. Integrates with Gina's AI's web services to enable web content. Interesting, dude. Solid idea, bro. He says, I don't know English and I don't even want to fucking learn it, bro. I'll fuck with you, dude. That's cool with me. I got what you said. Cursor gonna bankrupt you, or make you bank corrupt. Either one. Integrates PubMed data for searching and fetching biomedical literature. Provides streamlined interface with Sketchfab APIs, searching and downloading 3D models. All right, dude. I think we went through all these. GitLab, Viking DB, Monday. Yeah, I've seen a lot of these again. Integrates Redis API to fetch and retrieve diverse content, including posts, comments, etc. macOS defaults could be interesting. All right, dude. I feel like we've seen all the MCPs here in the world, and now I have a good list of them that I can play with. I don't see anything revolutionary yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them down. MCP list. List of potential MCPs to use. I'm just gonna put these all on a list. I wish I had an MCP that could go on my tabs and just get these and copy them down for me. Listenetic. Listenetic. Can I get an MCP for that, please? Anki. Anki Clanky. Clankety Yankety. Bing search. So I feel like a lot of these are going to just be tools within the AI. Arvix. Okay. Arvix is a good paper search. Apple Notes. This is going to be nice. Access and search. Installation. Instructions. Apple Notes MCP. Wowzers. Read your local Apple Notes database and provide it to Claude Desktop. Now Claude can search your most forgotten notes and know even more about you. Noting. Noting could go wrong. Oh, God. Yeah, we're not going to do this one. We're not going to do this. Give Apple Notes. Give Claude all my Apple Notes. Sorry, dude. Not yet. Not yet. You can browser automate it. Damn, I should, dude. Mac OS default. Actually, I'm gonna keep those notes open, but that kind of scares me. That kind of scares me.
Do you want my free automated traders roadmap? It comes with all of my resources, my actual system, a book list, and Discord access. It's 100% free. Click the link below to join the newsletter, and I will send it to you right now.
Puppeteer here, able to use the browser, also Brave. This is wild though. Look at this. To install these MCPs, psych, can't even use Brave. Peace. Firecrawl. I got to go to a GitHub to install them, which is nuts to me. I guess you have to install them locally. How to use Model Context Protocol, MCP, and Cursor. Allows AI assistants to have conversational access. That could be cool. That could be cool. That could be neat, dude. That could be neat. SVG Maker. Add to Cursor. Okay. That's the easier one. SVG Maker. AI-driven tool for generating and editing SVG graphics. Let's add to Cursor. Open Cursor. Okay, so you got to have an API key. SVG API key. See, I don't have that, do you? That's one part I'm a little confused on still. Base scan here. So I got to go to a GitHub MCP server for AI agents query base network. Model Context Protocol server for accessing base network. Provides tools for querying blocks. think we got a ways to go, dude. We got a ways to go. I think we'll get there soon. Maybe by next year. Add to cursor, I feel like is pretty important. So like for example, CoinGecko, add to cursor, open. Okay, so I just need my environment variables here. Pro API key, demo API key, and then install. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's just go ahead and get this on the list. CoinGecko. Be a good one. Operative browser agent debugger. WebVal agent. Give your coding agent a browser agent that can autonomously open a browser. Log in with OAuth. Click through your app. Okay, that could be a cool one. That could be a cool one. That could be a cool one. Pixverse MCP is a tool that allows you to access Pixverse's latest video generation models via applications that support MCPs such as Claude or Cursor. This integration enables you to generate high quality videos anywhere. That's cool. Pixverse. Video. Pixverse creating okay. It's pretty cool. Pixverse could be fun to make some videos from. WeatherXM Pro MCP. How to use model context protocol in Cursor. What is MCP? Why do I keep reading this? Because I think it's this. An MCP server implementation exposing the WeatherXM Pro APIs as MCP tools, allowing clients to access weather station data, observations, and forecasts through MCP protocol. Quick voice.app instant voice agent. Make calls from LLM directly. That could be cool. Set up an AI voice agent with Quick Voice app. Then directly instruct LLMs to make calls for you. It will ask you for the phone number to call. That's neat. Don't know how I'd use it, but it seems useful. Maybe. You're welcome. I've been trying to find a way to better understand MCPs and how I can use them. My pleasure, dude. MCP for Solana, get the most up-to-date information, docs, and coding assistance when writing Solana code and on-chain smart contracts. That's nice. 11 Labs enables interaction with the powerful text-to-speech. The server allows MCP clients like Claude, blah, 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 to generate speech clones and stuff. That could be fun. That could be fun. So technically, you could make you could have like these agents just churning out, I don't know, they could be creating something, making movies or something. Allow your AI model to chart like never before. MC chart plotter, MCP chart plotter. Page not found. Peace. Peekaboo. Peekaboo. Okay, Peekaboo seems cool. It's a screenshot one. AI to capture screenshots of applications or the entire system with optional visual question answering through local or remote AI models. I got it over there already. Zapier is another one that could be interesting because you could theoretically build anything out of this. The fastest way to let your AI assistant interact with thousands of apps. No complex API integrations required. Because Zapier is already like, you know, it's like the UI version of MCPs, I guess. Connect your AI to any app with Zapier MCP. Go from AI chat to AI action. Zapier gives you your AI assistant direct access to 7,000 apps and 30,000 actions without complex API integrations. Okay. So Instagram direct messages. That's hard to believe, but
I know sometimes my videos can be long. That's because I'm just showing you over my shoulder. But if you want me to actually hold your hand through automating your trading and building your own bot, I'll show you how in the link below. Check it out in the description.
All right, I'm adding this one to cursor, dude, because it looks like there's no API keys or anything. Your scrape creator API keys, psych. Okay, so I have a list here of them, and I'll put them in the chat here of the ones I went over. Maybe I can't. Let's see if I can. Nah, I'm not gonna be able to. Might as well not even do it if you're gonna do it like that, dude. Might as well not even gonna do it, dude. All right, let's go ahead and say MCPs. Let's go put it on the Notion here, because you know the Notion is free if you just go to my website. This is my website. Go to the website, scroll down to the bottom, and put your email in, and I'll send you this free Notion here. But yeah, just put your email in. You don't have to buy anything, and I'll put this here somewhere. Trade bots, my RBI system. This has the whole roadmap to automated trading, machine learning, and AI. Let's go ahead and put it in the MCPs and potential useful ones. You can get the whole list here. Get the whole list here. And then here are just some that I want to look into that you may find useful too. All right, sick, dude. So those are all the MCPs that I discovered here today. These are interesting. A lot of API keys are going to be needed. I'm excited for like right now it looks like we're just doing what we always do, right? When apps came out, we pushed websites in to be the apps, and now we got like small websites. MCPs were just launched, I guess, the last few months, 6 months or so. We're just using the API keys and stuff. I'm excited for like what's behind that. I don't know what it is, but I got a list here of ones that I can explore. I think there's going to be a lot of native MCP things that don't need. Once you don't need an API key, that's when this is going to get slick, in my opinion. But also just like more natural things. Again, the best analogy is like we're just wrapping a website into an app right now. Here's the whole list. So you can have access to that as well, or if you just want to go to the website's cursor.directory/MCP. And yeah, dude, that's pretty fire, if you ask me. MCPs, huh?